first, let's begin with what's on the ballot this afternoon. Of course, voters in Colorado Springs deciding on 6 city council districts today based on what part of town they live in. There's also a ballot question on the ballot asking people about the word count when it comes to ballot questions when city council wants to ask voters about bond or debt increases. Now, as voters decide who they want to represent these city council districts, over the years, there's been discussion over whether these elected officials are paid enough. We're taking a deep dive this afternoon into the arguments for and against the pay and what similar positions pay look like in other cities.
Now, Colorado Springs is at such a pivotal juncture.
It's no surprise the city is growing, which is why a group initially sought to get a question on the ballot to increase pay for city council members. The effort came to a halt with the pandemic.
Democracy is supposed to be a competition of ideas.
But the group Level Up COS says it's something they'd like to bring back in the future.
And when so many people are excluded from being able to throw their name into the hat and to be able to serve, what that really means is Colorado Springs doesn't have the opportunity to know for sure that the best and the brightest are truly serving our city.
Currently, Springs City Council members make a yearly stipend of $6,250 or about $520 a month.
So if you're a working class person or you're somebody who still needs a job to pay the mortgage and put food on the table, you're out of luck.
The Springs is the second largest city in the state. In Denver, city council members make more than $94,000 a year. The council president has a salary of more than $105,000.
That's going to be money out of the general fund. That's going to be money taken away from fixing potholes.
Outgoing city councilman Don Knight says the pay for Colorado Springs is appropriate.
It's a stipend. We do not get any benefits.
He points out other council members have maintained full-time jobs and served on city council at the same time.
Council is 60 hours when you first come in, 60 hours a week.
With a population of more than 450,000 people, cities with similar populations pay city council members like this. In Omaha, Nebraska, city council members are increasing their pay to be more than $45,000 a year by 2026. Currently, they're paid about $40,000. Raleigh, North Carolina city council members are part-time and get paid about $17,000 a year. And in Tulsa, Oklahoma, city councilors make $18,000 a year.
We have less staff than we have council members.
Knight says instead, the city should look at hiring additional staff for city council members.
We want to be a big city and big city government. Staff is where I would put the money, not council pay.
It's a full-time job and it should be rewarded with full-time work.
Whether it should change is likely something we'll be seeing come up in the near future.